Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Tuesday, August 26th, 2014. I'm Astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, because my September 2014 webinar is now available. Get the registration link for this 2-hour live show going deep into the whole month of September. Pluto coming direct, harvesting your matrix. Check it out, inclusiveastrology.com. And today, the moon is still in Virgo, coming off this new moon energy. This is the realness. This is getting traction to things, a lot of earth energy coming in on a powerful new moon. The changes that come in our life, that's Virgo. Even though it is an earth sign, it is a mutable earth sign. And what does that mean? Change. You know, it's the season coming to an end, right? Whether you're in Australia, it's your winter coming to an end. If you're here in the northern hemisphere, guess what? This is the change of seasons coming. And this is where the universe is starting to make all of its adjustments and turn the gears and tick, get everybody turning in these new energies and making things real. And the moon today is going to conjunct Mercury, which is clarity, which is becoming more understanding. Mercury's in its home sign of Virgo too, and with the moon here, this is a very positive aspect of becoming clear on things. But the universe, after it brings all this great clarity and all this traction and all this getting together and organizing things and now getting the energy to really create things, here's Venus, the planet of creation, relationships, making a perfect square to Saturn in Scorpio and a big square to Mars, which is over there in Scorpio as well. This can be harsh and powerful. They're and intense and extremely positive or really harshly, intensely negative. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's like the feeling of needing extreme satisfaction, and if it is not there or you're rejected from it, it could really wound the paw of the lion. That's what I always call Saturn and Mars squaring Venus and Leo, is like, this is where, you know, if you get stung, it's for a reason. It's because there's something better for you, there's something more in your truth, there's something more in the life that you want. But at the same token, on the opposite side of this, this is where if you've been putting the long-term work in and been putting the big actions in life, this is where that stuff starts to come together, because it's only going to allow things that are on a Saturn kind of energy to work. When Venus squares Saturn, it's like, okay, do the responsible thing. Do the long-term thing. Play by the rules. And you know, this is a time where Venus and Leo wants to play, but it's having to be at recess and have the yard, you know, monitor be like, hey, you can do this, but you can't do that. You can do this and you can't do that. And sometimes the way that we could take that as a kid is, oh, well, we can't even have fun. It's like, oh my God, we can't play tackle football anymore. It's like, it's touch football. And I'm using that as an example because when I was in school, we used to play tackle football and get in a lot of trouble when the teacher came out. And actually it was my mom. My mom used to be one of the school monitors, believe it or not. And I used to get in trouble from my own mom at school. And I'm a Leo with this exact aspect. So trust me, there was a part of me that used to think it's all over. But it's not. Find your truth. Remember the play that you want to have. Touch football. Trust me, when my mom turned around, we'd yell, "Accolte," which means tackle again. Now, I'm not saying to do that in your life, to not listen to the rules or listen to what the universe is putting in a harsh kind of reality. But I'm saying with this aspect, it's time for empowering. Whatever comes your way, whatever hardship, whatever truth, whatever long-term aspect, whatever decision, whatever actions you need to take, just ride or die it. Own it. Take it to a powerful position. Find a way. This is where if you drop out, you drop out. This is where if you feel heartbroken, don't let it affect your life. There's traction. There's creation. Whatever the changes that are coming, whatever the universe is trying to traction out right now, go with that. So empower yourself with this aspect. Don't get heartbroken or caught up into, oh, this might not work, or this relationship didn't work, or this project, or this. There's a reason for all these things and the truth that they're coming into alignment with right now. We still have 2 Yods, Mercury hanging out in a nice sextile with Mars and Saturn and pointing up all the way to all this powerful energy on the other side, which, Uranus to me, is really powerful. and starting to see that if you really understand what you want, realize that it's going to take these necessary understanding of the changes and these big decisions of your truth or a deeper part that you really want to go for. Not being afraid to take an action that might be a lot of hard work. It might take a long time to develop something, but you know it's time to go for it and dedicate your truth to it and to be undeniable about it and to see that we can't see the other side. Virgo wants to know all the details. It wants to put the glasses on and go, it's 5 plus 2, it's going to equal 7. But Neptune in Pisces, which is starting to oppose the sun and all this energy, is saying that you're going to have to trust your higher conscious self in these adjustments that you're making. This doesn't do well for scientists who want to know the exact algorithm of why something's happening. These are the tests of true spirituality where you have to trust the other side just as much as your algorithm side here in reality. And this is going to play more of a role in the next 5 days. So, you feel it on the other side. Go for it, trust it, and don't disempower yourself. Empower yourself no matter what happens, because I will be real. Venus slamming into this wall can definitely deal with self-love issues turning off, self-awareness turning off, and need for an outer source to make you feel better. Sorry, folks. It's you that needs to turn yourself back on today, well, no matter what's going on, and empower yourself, because if you can turn it on from within, you've mastered it. If you're looking for that relationship, that partnership, that outer aspect of yourself to bring you happiness and truth, it ain't gonna happen on a day like today. The card of the day is the 5 of Wands upright. So there's a lot of angles of things starting to come together, and it might not come together perfect, but if you take the time and let everything come together today, it will be perfect. It's like Lincoln Logs, or more importantly, building a card house. You just don't put the cards together and go, boop-a-doo, 2-story card house. No, you gotta like adjust it. Sometimes it's gonna fall, sometimes you gotta put it back up, sometimes you gotta, that's where the universe is making these adjustments. And in Virgo, like a crazy Virgo, when they're making the bed, it's like, no, move that corner there. No, move the pillow there. No, move the sheet over there. It's like, okay. But when you do all the corner pulls of the of the bed, you get the perfect bed. You just can't put all the sheets over and do it once and be like, it's perfect. Trust me, I was in the military. We used to do military folds, and I did it on that side. I had to go on the other side and do it, and then I had to do it on that side and that corner to get it all to work. The universe in Virgo is tugging on every little corner and putting every little thing together in nook and cranny. And they take time, and it takes a little bit of change, and it takes a little bit of truth and finding your courage from within and light from within of seeing this. Because if you're expecting it to just be perfect right away, it's not going to happen like that. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, if you have any questions or if you want to have a one-on-one reading. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I will see you mañana.